Hi, I'm Linda. I created a company called Paint Along. Check us out at paintalong.com. We have really fun painting workshops in Nashville and New York. I'm going to show you how to create texture and blending. We're going to do blending by creating a sky with very smooth texture. We're going to also add a tree. We're going to use a palette knife to give us some rough texture. And we'll use a sponge for the foliage of the tree to give us a different texture. Let's start with our 1-inch flat brush. We're going to put our blue paint at the top of the canvas, and we're going to let it get lighter and lighter as we come to the bottom of the canvas. I'm going to go straight to my white paint without washing my brush, and I'm going to blend the two colors together. And what I'm doing is just going back and forth between the colors so that I get a nice medium blue. And I'm going to continue to take this color down the rest of the canvas. The next thing I'd like to demonstrate is how to get a rough texture using a palette knife. I'm going to load it up with the paint on the inside edge. I'm just going to take the palette knife and touch the canvas and pull just slightly. I'm going to give it a little root. Now I'm going to do the branches of the tree. I'm going to go ahead and start splitting the branches off of the main trunk. The branches get thinner as they go out away from the tree trunk. The next thing I'd like to do is show you some texture with some sponge work. So I'm going to use these natural sponges. You can get a variety of sponges at the craft store. You can either get the natural sponges. They also make synthetic sponges. I usually get the big sponge and I cut it in smaller pieces. It's easier to work with this way. I also have two colors of green on my palette. I'm going to start with the darker green, and then I'm just going to come to the outside edges and put my tree in. And then the next step is to add some highlights. Once again, I'm not going to wash my sponge. I'm just going to go straight to the next color. I'm using a citron green, which is sort of a yellowish green. And I'm just going to dab on the top edges of each of these branches and groups of leaves. And those are the basic techniques of texturing and blending.